off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On play action, it's Rodgers. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Marco Wilson. And the Cards are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
First carry for James Conner. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Running right on the option is Murray. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Murray going to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be Packer football here. First down
green ass nigga. Damn, bro, I can't make my sub. Damn.
Next drive underway. They were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is?
Thank you. I'm trying to change who the fuck this slot receiver is. Randall Cobb as slow as fuck. You heard? Fuck. Oh, this nigga got 90 speed. Turn me up. You slow as fuck, you gotta get off my team, I'm sorry. Alright, bet. I'm finna do it.
One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Returning it is Moore. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Murray flush to his right. And complete to Zach Ertz. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Quick throw into the hands of Hopkins out wide. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. On 2nd and 12, Murray. They'll roll him out right. It's going to be caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Zach Ertz, 32 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Prater for the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get the next drive underway. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better. Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers looking deep for Adams. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And the Cardinals will take over here just shy of the 30.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
From the 31, Murray eluding the pressure right. Looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers are going to...
Trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Adams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll take this one down to the 36. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves it with 3rd and 9 looming. Here's Rodgers to throw. Looking deep for Adams. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Crosby puts it through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On 2nd and a yard, Murray on the screen. This is Edmonds.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Flushed out right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Chipped off right around the 43. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. Looking deep for Adams. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, 38 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is now 10-7. The touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
What y'all got going on?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that they're there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Sliding out of the pocket. Zach Ertz has it complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. Over the middle, complete. It's Hopkins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. That's complete once again to Hopkins. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the open man Green. He's got it. Touchdown, Arizona. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. Prater on to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. Touchdown, out is Prater to kick. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. Underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 73 yards. And the Packers on just 2 plays.
Hey, Wood.
That was good.
What the fuck is you doing?
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in the field goal range. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Throwing now is Murray. And this will be swung out here for counter. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Throwing again on second down. Murray escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's inside the 20.
That wasn't even meant for him.
That time pre-game meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there.
They've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. On play action, Rodgers rolling to his right. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Robert Alford. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Yeah, we dominate today.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll start the drive with a give to Connor, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Murray. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of times, it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. Flush to his right. A 1st down for Connor and then some. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
But they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I'm trying to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Murray now. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. And that gives him now 3 interceptions. interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And all the way down to the 12. It's a big play there for Green Bay.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Steps away to his left. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Crosby with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. On first down, Connor. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
2nd and 9. A throw out wide, caught by Hopkins. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Cardinals are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is down to a field goal. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. On play action. Now Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big connection on that one. 56 yards. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action.
That shit lit, bro. I like that
Watching
thing,
the
bro.
NFL on EA Sports. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
That shit was straight. Not too crazy.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Rodgers now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. And again, it's Rodgers. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That was J.J. Watt getting in there and getting him to the ground. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Throwing now is Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Murray now to throw. To Connor on the check down. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll go option to the short side. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
2nd and 5 now. Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. This one complete to Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, 57 yards. And the Cardinals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And here's Lewis. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing here. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Here's 2nd and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Rodgers to throw. He hits Adams complete. Touchdown. Davante Adams, 48 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point try now for Crosby. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Moore now on the return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Give him 28 yards on that one, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Murray getting this out wide to Hopkins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Murray. They'll roll him out right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Connor. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film.